We are due to get a sequence of quite vicious looking low pressure systems over the next few days, maybe even longer. We've had a bit of rain so far, and the pond has risen right to the point where it's nearly spilling over into this top bit. And this top bit, because it's been so dry, has had no water in it since last summer. This time last year it was like at its normal level of about here. If there's like the sort of weather we've had over the last year, we've had the odd big storm and then it all fills up. But because it's been dry for so long, it just sucks back into the water table. But with one storm coming after another and another and another, it should be enough to sort of keep the water there and hold it there. And then we'll have like water back here again, which would be great because there hasn't been water for so long. So it's just going to be kind of really wet for the foreseeable future, with like dry spells in between each of the wet spells. So it'd be like a totally different change in the weather, and it'd be a lot sort of cooler as well than we've been used to. But of course it has been exceptionally dry for a year, and just with the odd storm coming through, but nothing, no sort of continuous rain. So this will be very different, and where I am now should be about here, I suppose about that deep in water. So that would be really good, and then I can kind of canoe around here again because it's so dry. You see all the ground is like cracked. So all these clay particles here, they're all really dry and dried out, so they have to kind of individually fill up with water and puff out, and then they form a bond and they can hold the water there. But you see now, the water will go down these cracks and it will gradually soak in, and the mud will fill up. If I look over here, you see, the cracks are there still, and they take a while to go, but eventually they will, and then it all just knits together again, and then it's like a barrier that holds the water in. But when it's been dry for ages and it cracks, it's going to take a few repetitive bits of rain for it to all fill up again. But you can see the cracks here are not as big as the cracks over here, so they're starting to fill up even with just these puddles that are formed overnight. And it will take a little while, and then we'll have almost pond here again.